Just watch this mirror. Whoa, 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 whoa. Go forward, go forward. And just like that, guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. And we're back out here, or I should say we're still out here, because this is part 2 of our day here at Pat's Cottage. And we are heading into the trail, the harder trail. We finished the bunny trail, which was which was the first video that I just posted before this one. But the next one is definitely going to be interesting. So let's go, let's strap in, get yourself some popcorn, get yourself a drink, because it's going to be a wild ride, and let's go. And the boys are ready, Audrey's ready. Oh, why are you beeping at me? You're good. If you guys are wondering why I have a check engine light, I'm wondering too. If you guys are wondering why I have no gas, I actually do. It's just that rats chewed through my sending unit. I still do have a fuel pump, just no sending unit. So we just watch our miles and that's it. But if you guys didn't catch the last video, we are here at Pat's Cottage. And you can see it is a beautiful spot. This is his front lawn where we do rock crawling. As you can see, that's Pat in the orange Jeep just over there, crawling his front lawn. And we're gonna head into the second trail. We did the bunny trail, which was just over there, and it came out where we just pretty much started the video. So now let's head in over here. Let's do the harder trail and let's get into some really good stuff, because I know there's some fun climbs in there and I can't wait to see what happens, because Audrey is a machine. This guy just goes in there and starts sending it, hitting all the biggest climbs. So I know he's having a good time. Let's go find some more climbs and some more obstacles to hit. Sorry guys, I wish I could get everybody going up that, but unfortunately it's a tight trail and I'm holding everyone up. So we got to keep on moving and keep on jeeping. And if you guys didn't catch the last video, these are all trails on Pat's private property that he cut himself. So he basically designed them to fit his Jeep, which is a two-door. So they're a little bit tight, so at times you do have to do kind of like 3-point turns and maneuvers, but it's fun because even the sections where there isn't too much rock, they get really technical and you get to have a lot of fun. Because what isn't more fun than challenging yourself? That's why you're out here, because you want to see exactly what your vehicle can do, and you always want to push it to new limits, which is why we break stuff. So let's not push too many limits today, but it does definitely look like it's going to be a good day. Let's go find some good obstacles and some bigger climbs, and let's send it. And like when we say tight, this is what I mean when I'm saying tight. Like there's a tree right here, there's a tree right here, there's one, and there's Sachin doing a 3-point turn. But you can basically see it gets a little tight. but it's all worth it once you actually see the obstacles. There's some really cool rock faces and some really cool just big climbs and awesome spots, so it's not too bad. Just be careful, you've got your fender on a tree here.
Yeah, I know. I saw the this one, it just stopped.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about this way?
It's nasty.
It doesn't look too bad. Go back a bit. And then go driver. Yep. Okay, hold on. You're good so far. Just watch this mirror. Whoa, 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 whoa. Go forward, go forward. Okay, you're okay. You're okay.
Yeah, just what your luck is, that's it.
Turn that way. No, stop. Yep. Okay, now you're okay. Good, 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 good.
I don't know if I want to leave it up.
That was bumper. That was bumper. Yeah. Your bumper, yeah? Yep. You're up.
Watch his passenger roof there.
And I think that climb just cooked my radiator. I just heard the fan going into the radiator and it does not look good. Oh yeah. And yep, she definitely did. Just my luck. You can see that fan blade over there is bent. Oh man, I can smell the coolant. Nice, just my luck. I pretty much just cooked it into the rad. Nice. Well, I just bent the fan back. We lost all the pressure. There's no pressure left in it. So, yeah. There's definitely a hole in the rad. This one has lasted me all of maybe 3 weeks. This is probably my 6th rad this year. And yeah, even though you guys are probably watching this in the new year, today is the 29th of December. Oh man, I am done with this. I am so sick of doing rads on this Jeep. But a lot of people will say it's your body mounts. It's not my body mounts, because you can see like the body mounts are solid. Like you can literally, and they're solid. So like, it's not the body mounts that's flexing the rad into the freaking thing. I honestly don't know what bent it this time, but you guys saw how bent it was. So maybe it was one of the rocks over here that touched it. I honestly don't know. But to be honest, I think it might have been this. Right here. I think it might have been this rock. Possibly. I don't know for sure, but what I do know for sure is my radiator is done. Well, I do have a bottle of rad sealant, but I just poured in the coolant and there is a very, very large hole. So the rad sealant that I have is not going to do anything, so I'm not going to be stupid and waste my time with it. We're just going to pull her out of here and call a tow truck because, yeah. My only other option and what I really want to do is leave it here and never look back and take a taxi home. And yeah, but I think we're gonna have to pull it out. So let the mission begin. Well, here we are, guys, and we're getting pulled out by Audrey with the engine off. And after going crazy and letting it all out, I think we've come to the realization that I think it's the body mounts. Since my body mounts are shot and like half of them are pretty much cooked and they're not doing anything anymore, the body's moving enough that that's what's sending the radiator into the actual fan. So I think what we need to do is get the Jeep to Audrey's, because he is nice enough and kind enough to help me out and offered to weld up the body mounts for me. So we're gonna go take it to Audrey's, leave it there, get the body mounts welded up, then I'll bring a rad over to his place, I'll put a rad in, and we'll get her going like that, because at this point there's no other option. The Jeep is pretty much cooked. If I keep putting rads in it, it's not gonna help anything. And yeah, so I'm not trying to go insane. I'm already feeling like I'm going insane after doing 6 or 7 rads this year. But to be quite honest with you guys, I fixed everything along the way that I thought was the issue. I fixed the front body mount, I fixed the I fixed the fan, I made sure that all the other stuff that was kind of loose was tight. We fixed so much stuff. We put in a lot of new parts. We actually pretty much fixed everything except for those body mounts. So I think the last thing to do is get it to Audrey's place, get him to weld up the body mounts, and then we'll throw in one final radiator, and hopefully we won't have to see that for a while. Not exactly how I pictured doing the trail today, and the shitty thing is, this is the better trail. This is the more interesting trail. But it kind of follows with tradition. I've never come to Pat's and not broken down. So I kind of had the feeling in the back of my mind something was gonna go to shit. And well, here we are. Well, we can't run it for long, but we gotta help out because Audrey can't do it by himself. It's too slippery out here. But as long as we don't run it very long and keep the temperature down, then I think we should be okay, because there's still coolant in the block. So I don't want to run it too long, which means shutting it down. And that's it. Went through this last mud hole here and I heard something crazy, and then I see this. And oh. Which way did you get in here? It doesn't want to go back through and it doesn't want to come back out. Like, oh man, that's a big stick. Oh man, we gotta go back, forward, I think, with this. What the heck? She's in there. Oh, I got a stick wedged in between the freaking. It's coming out the back of the body. It's in the spring, I think, and it's coming out like all the way over here. Whoa! Oh shit! Audrey, what'd you do to my Jeep, man? Fuck. Oh fuck! Yeah. There we go. I heard something. I heard something crazy, and I'm like, that does not sound right.
So there's a couple of real tight ones through the trees. Yeah. If you can, double it up to keep it short.
Oh, let's keep on going. All right, we're in the final stretch now, back to Pat's place. And to be honest, I think that that's what it is, because when I had somebody walking by watching it, honestly, I'm sorry I forgot your name, brother, but when he was walking by and watching the Jeep, he told me every time that tension got put on the winch, the strap, then you could see the body moving on the frame, and that's definitely not healthy. So I pretty much have a 99% feeling that it's the body mounts that are causing this to happen. I did fix the body mount at the very front. However, the rest of the body mounts are compromised and they need to be fixed. So that's what we'll be doing next. So I think we're going from here on a tow truck back to Audrey's place. We made her home. She is back, but she is also backfiring a little bit. I don't know, but she's still cold, so let's turn her off before we do anything to it that we already haven't done, and leave her in gear. But this is the best way to keep the miles off your Jeep. Basically, just get it towed home every single time. No, but in all seriousness, yeah. So you guys are probably wondering why the Jeep is at home and not at Adri's. Well, I was originally gonna take it to Adri's, get all the body mounts fixed up so that we don't have this happen again, and I was gonna get a new rad and get it put in. But the problem is, it's freaking cold outside, and I don't wanna do the rad on Audrey's driveway. And there's not really much space in the garage, so I don't expect to do it in his garage, but I don't think that doing the rad outside is gonna be any fun. Even though I've got it down to do it pretty quick, since I've done like 7 of them this year, I don't think that's gonna be the best use of my time, is doing a rad in the cold. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the rad. Then once it gets driving, we're gonna drive it on the road to Audrey's. And it should last at least from here to there. But I am gonna take your guys' advice, and I am gonna get myself an electric fan. Even though electric fans shatter when they hit water crossings, which is why I haven't gotten one, I'm gonna be basically running it on a switch. So I'm gonna have to be mindful to turn it off every single time I go into a water crossing. So that's not the biggest problem, but yeah, I am gonna go with an electric fan so we don't have this issue anymore. So we're gonna get ourselves a new rad, electric fan, run that, and then take it to Audrey's and get all the body mounts fixed and welded up so that we don't have this issue. But once I throw in the rad and the electric fan, we'll still be able to send it 1 or 2 more trails, because then we won't have the body flexing the fan into the radiator. So we'll still be able to take it out before we get the body mounts fixed if there's an opportunity to go out and hit a trail. So yeah, that's the plan. Basically, throw in a new rad, get an electric fan, take it to Adri's, get the body mounts fixed up, and get it back and going. My other option is Darnell found a couple Jeeps for me that I can either grab the entire Jeep, throw my wheels on, and good to go. But I think there's a little bit of frame welding to do on one of them, and there's a window to replace on the other one. There's 2 different Jeeps he showed me. Both of those are good options, but the thing is, I don't know the history of those Jeeps either. So I could take it out once or twice and I could start breaking all the other crap that I broke over the past 4 years, like U-joints and tie rod, everything. Basically, everything on this Jeep has been replaced. All the tie rods, all the control arms, all the U-joints, the drive shafts, you name it, it's been replaced. The only thing that needs attention now is the body. Mechanically, I've got it running pretty good. I just need to fix all the body mounts. Obviously, the fenders are a little crunchy, but mostly it's the body mounts and the torque boxes. So my plan is to either buy an entire Jeep off Darnell, do a full body swap, or take it to Audrey's and get the body mounts welded up. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if I should do a full body swap. If I do a full tub swap, we're gonna do everything, grill, hood, lights, like the entire body, everything but the frame and the engine. But at that point, I'm also gonna have to worry about all the other things that the body's coming with. So are all the doors good? Are all the hinges good? How's the interior? Because I'm gonna be basically using that interior. I could take out my seats, but like it's a lot of stuff to think about and a lot of things to decide, because I can take the entire body and put it on here and then Rhino line it yellow and have Big Bird #2. But that's one option. Another option is to just buy one of those Jeeps, put my wheels on and drive it. Third option is to fix the body mounts on this. So out of one of those 3 options, the cheapest one is to fix the body mounts on this. And that's what I'm leaning towards. But we'll see. Maybe we'll end up picking up a whole nother TJ, because yes, we do have the Gladiator here, and people are asking me, how come you just don't use the Gladiator if you have the Gladiator Rubicon? Well, I like to go out a lot. I like to go out pretty much every single weekend. And give or take, let's say 40 times a year. Take any Jeep out 40 times, you're gonna break stuff. You're gonna break a lot of stuff. You're gonna put a lot of wear and tear on that vehicle. And I don't wanna put this through that yet, because it's still new, it's still fresh. So I wanna use it. I'm gonna lift it, it's gonna get a lift. I already have Resi shocks. We already have the Fox Performance Elite shocks for it. I'm gonna get myself probably the Clayton Overland Plus 3.5-inch kit. And we will be using it. We're going to be using it for overlanding. We're going to be using it for camping. We're going to go rock crawling. We're going to go mudding. We're going to do all that great stuff. But after 4 years of beating this thing up, I already know what beating up a Jeep every single weekend does to it. And I don't want to put this through that yet. One, because it's not lifted and I'm just going to destroy the bottom end. But I don't want to take a brand new rig that I'm still paying for and just completely trash it. I will be using it. I will be taking it off-road. I did not buy an off-road vehicle to not use it. And we have used it. Like you can see, it's already got 37s. We've been using her. But it's not gonna be my main trail rig until I don't have another trail rig. And if I have a beater, then I'm gonna grab a beater and take the beater and beat it. Because it's nice to have something you don't care about. It's nice to have something you don't care about getting scratched, damaged, dented. Like if I smash a window in this, okay. If I smash a window in this, not so okay. So basically, we will be taking the Gladiator out more. We will be using it more, but I don't have the money to keep like throwing at both of these Jeeps. So I'd rather have a cheaper Jeep that I know if I break, it doesn't hurt the bank as much. Something like this, like a fender, is like 600 bucks. Something like this, I can get a whole set of fenders for like 300 bucks. So it's more of the fact that it's easier to keep this one going. It's cheaper to keep it going. It's less stress, because if I take this out and I dent the bed or I dent something, I'm not gonna feel great. I take this out and I dent it and I crush the fenders and I laugh about it with you guys and we do some redneck body work and it's all good. So like, it's like having a new pair of shoes and an old pair of shoes. If you know you're gonna go do stupid stuff, you wear your old pair of shoes because you don't wanna ruin the new ones. But you still wear the new ones because you bought them to wear them, because they're shoes, they're meant to be used. Just like this, it's a vehicle, it's meant to be driven, it's meant to be used, it will be used, and it has been, and it is. But I don't want to use it as my main beat up trail rig and just go and send it. Like, if this was my only rig, I'm not planning to go out every single weekend. We'll go out maybe once a month, twice a month, but like every single week puts a lot of stress on a vehicle, as you can see. And it's not like I'm out there just flooring it and bouncing off the limiter every single time. I do that, but it's not like that's how I drive. Like if I'm in a mud pit, cool. But if we're rock crawling, we're going slow, we're doing things. Like, I don't try to destroy it, but at the same time, I don't hold back because it's an old trail rig that I bought to send, to have fun with. This is not something I'm gonna be bouncing the limiter off of and freaking riding it up rocks, freaking like, no. This is not the same type of send that this is. This will still be fun off-road, but this is where we can let loose and actually have a good time. So if you guys are wondering why we still have a trail rig like this, that's why. And we're gonna continue to have a trail rig, and we're gonna continue to have a sendmobile. So definitely, we're gonna fix this thing, it's gonna get back out there, and we're gonna have a good time. And we're also gonna keep taking this thing out and have a good time. So hopefully you guys will be there with me. But if you guys are new around here, please jump down there, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, give this video a share, because as you can see, I need all the help I can get, because this is, it's getting out of hand. But hopefully we figured it out this time. I have a good feeling about the electric fan. I have a good feeling about doing the body mounts. And once we get that fixed and sorted, I think we will be good to go for quite a bit. But you know me, this thing, she's not staying down for long. We're gonna fix her and we'll be back out soon. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sticking around. I wanna wish everybody a happy new year, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. But until then guys, ride safe out there. Peace.